All right, Gavin, take me down the boulevard of broken dreams. Five Nights at Freddy's, Secret of the Mimic, little secret of mine, I have never played. I've never spent a single night at Freddy's in my entire life. Maybe I should. I think I owned a lot of the early ones. This is a huge success as far as indies go. Just massive. It's like the PewDiePie of indie video games, and these were genuinely scary. It's interesting to see how we've evolved from this to the pixel shaded, alias shaded horror slop that we see so often being released. Secret of the Mimic. Enter the abandoned workshop of Murray's Costume Manor and unravel the mystery left behind by the reclusive inventor. In Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic, you'll step into a world where every dark corner holds a secret, and every flicker of light hints at an ever-present threat. Came out on the 13th of June from Steel Wool Studios and Scott Games. They want $51.99 for this, but Epic Games Store has got you with a slight discount. Are people still down on Epic Games Store? I remember there was a huge war where people were like, I'm never going to get a game on Epic Games. You know, I have collected every single free game that Epic has given away since they started giving away free games, and I think I have 600 games in my Epic library. Thank you, Tim Sweeney, and all you people who bought V-Bucks. So I get it. You go around in this spooky place and jump scares jump at you, and some people will have heart palpitations. I don't want to spoil the story. Disclaimer, Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for whatever you awaken in the dark. Okay. I really like that Nick Cage version of this. It was good. But animatronic scares, again, no sequels before prequels is one of my personal mottos. You do what you like. So that saves me from even caring about this right now. Witch of the Eclipse. Okay, here we go with someone else's mental illness. What is this called? This is definitely a medical condition where someone is obsessed with memories to the point where they fantasize about characters like this. And it's like, so you go from nothing. So, boy, I wish I had a, what is this called again? When you have different colored eyes. It's not all these tropes, bro, and they're just gross. Like, I wouldn't want to smell the person who came up with this or the people who like playing this kind of crap. Travel the world as a witch and help the people by defeating threats, going to dungeons in search of materials, and granting other special favors. 13th of June from 111 and Kagura Games. Now, was this a Japanese developer or was it a Western developer? It's so hard to tell. The line is so blurred in the weebosphere now. They want $26. That's $13 a titty. Story, gameplay, characters, and it's just all these bizarre tropes, and people fall in love with these JPEGs. It's so sad. Not for me at all. All right, Big Winner. No, is this a Chinese Balatro-like? Oh no, hold on. It's an RPG maker. Why did it open with gambling? Well, there's a lot of Chinese characters here. Hopefully there's an English version. Okay, weird desktop. This looks like a collection of all kinds of weird stuff. In a future where the financial system has collapsed, the lottery becomes a lifeline for survival, with luck as the only currency. As an ordinary person in this predestined world, can you leverage the luck system with courage and wit to rise from obscurity and attain the wealth others covet? That sounds like everything I'm fighting against. Came out on the 13th of June from IF Action Studio, self-published. There's a demo. I'm kind of curious then. $13.59 is the asking price. A clash of luck and strategy. Okay, well, they never localized their images, so it's the scratch-offs. This unique version of poker, infused with a twist, allows you, equipped with a system, to peer into your opponent's hand using causality cards. At critical moments, you can secretly swap out junk cards for winning hands like flushes or three of a kinds, turning the tide of the game. Huh. Survival hinges on scratch cards, from chocolate-spiced chili to creamy steamed eggplant. Whether you can whip up a decent dish depends entirely on your luck. Your fashion sense, whether it's a suit paired with yoga pants or a pleated skirt with a grandpa tank top, is dictated by what you can scratch off. I would never wear either of those things. You can also scratch for housing, furniture, electric bikes, and cars. Oh, and there's romance. Okay. Explore New River City to become the ultimate winner. In the turbulent currents of River City, a miraculous ascent from the bottom to the top awaits your realization. Okay, I'm just curious. I'm really curious. The copy made me curious. I'm not too impressed by the graphics, but yeah, we'll come back and check this out. Deer Hunting Camp. Deer Hunting Camp. I've been here for 6 days now, and I'm not sure if I really want to play this game when I could be playing Hunter Call of the Wild or The Hunter or any other way better hunting game than this one that's only got a deer in it. Deer Hunting Camp allows you to create your own private deer habitat, which can be traded with friends. Once done creating, managing, and scouting your property, you'll be challenged with early fall bow hunting, late fall black powder hunting, and winter rifle hunting. Came out on the 30th of May from PSR Outdoors, self-published. They want $25.99 for this. So create your own hunting maps. You basically make the game because the developer was like, bro, I'll do 2, and then I'll let the players make the rest. Manage and hunt your property. Place trail cameras, food plots, deploy tree stands. Okay. Action mode and target range. Faster paced hunt designed for increased shooting and situational awareness. You got a 30-30 rifle, a 12-gauge pump shotgun, 2 types of muzzle loading rifles, crossbow, and compound bow. So do you actually have to tamp black powder into a barrel? I mean, there's just so many better versions of this out there. Why did you make this? Just practice? And then why are you charging $26 for it? Those are the key questions I have. I'm good. Ironroots Siege and Soil. Okay. Baby's First Command and Conquer. Is that what we've done here? What is this? Insane Systems RTS Starter Kit Demo. Bro, you left the asset pack indicator in the corner. I mean, someone actually took these screenshots and thought, this will sell my game 100%. Immerse yourself. I'm starting to think that immerse is, again, I used to do this for years and years on Twitch. And anytime I saw immerse, yeah, I got triggered. It was like, it's a red flag. Immerse yourself in a harsh post-apocalyptic world. That's how they explain the lack of features on the map, where every decision can cost you victory. Command squads of infantry, armored vehicles, and aircraft, intense battles where tactics and speed decide everything. None of that conveyed by the screenshots, by the way. Oh, it's freaking Crispy Head Studio. Can we report this developer for shovelware and wasting everybody's time with trash? Crispy Head, stop. You gotta stop. I wish we could block. I really wish we could block developers. I've asked Steam for this for years. There's a thread somewhere in the requests about it. See less or see nothing from this developer, but they'll just change their name and do another round of, that's how they work. Anyways, 23rd of May, $1.29, of course. So I assume now, based on this particular evidence, that they're just buying asset packs, slapping them into the game development engine, and then pumping the game onto Steam as fast as they possibly can. That's Crispy Head Studio. You should be ashamed, and your parents should be ashamed of raising such a piece of shit. All right, on we go. Path of the Abyss. There's another. Is this Japanese? That's the Japanese, I think. Oh, one of these old school dungeon crawlers. Why she got a nail through her head? Oh, she's a doll of some kind. Ooh, okay. Bro, I would have loved this game in 1980, but it's 2025 and I've got a lot of other things to play. Dive deep into the capital A Abyss. Came out on the 13th of June from Suzuki Suzuzu. 764, so it's appropriately priced. It's a single-player grid-based dungeon exploration RPG. I still have to finish The Legend of Grimrocks. I still have to go back and finish Eye of the Beholder 3 from 1992 or whenever that was. Explore dungeons expressed in black and white pen drawings with your freely customized character and aim for the deepest level. What was that one where you could form words? You get to fight with words and sentences and stuff. That's another one that I still need to play. It was black and white. It was like, and you could speak, I think you could talk at it. It had voice recognition. Anyways, talking about, pushing the envelope and trying to make some unique things. It's fine. Listen, it's fine. If a single developer did this and they realized their vision, great, fantastic, wonderful. Hope your next game is better. Combat operates in real time. Pause to see how the enemy intends to attack. Choose the appropriate skills and then unpause. Okay. Oh, speaking of which, Barony is free to play this weekend on Steam. It's not a bad game. It's not grid-based like this. It's a voxel, and I use that term very loosely. Block-type graphics where you do dungeon exploration. If you're really bored and have absolutely nothing else to do, I recommend checking it out if you haven't already picked it up for free from the Epic Game Store whenever they released it on there, because I realized I had it there, but I played it anyways. Barony. It's pretty cool. Character builds, party build, exploration. There is a story, Forgotten Ruin, that's been robbed countless times. You are such an adventurer yourself, robbing the tomb, right? Video uploads and streaming. Please post the URL of the Steam page for Path of Abyss in the description. Feel free to monetize. Okay, bro. I'm good. Congrats on publishing a game that looked like way more effort than Crispy Head Studios ever put into any of their product. Okay, just in time for... probably don't want to be doing too much air flight simulation, just out of respect for the next couple of weeks, but this looks pretty fundamentally okay. There was an airport sim that was really good that I never got around to playing. I think I have it in my library still. The UI could still use a lot of work. Very hard to read. Game developers, please read some introductory basic books on human-computer interaction. That will tell you pretty much everything you need to know about how user interface should work. I know you probably think this is great for your smooth brain, but for the vast majority of gamers, if you want, to get a larger audience, you have to design for a wider range of people. Airport building and light business tycoon game. Build up an airport providing cargo, maintenance, and passenger service. Choose which upgrades to invest in. Manage policies, organize finances, optimize layouts, and balance carbon emissions. Oh, the game is called Terminal 1, by the way. Whether that's spelled or a numeral, depends on where you're looking on the Steam page. Came out on the 2nd of June from Terminal Reality. Self-published. There is a demo. They want $26 for it. Build, upgrade, manage, and balance. Aviation contributes to 2 to 3% of global carbon emissions. Consequently, sustainability is a major topic in modern airport development and operation. Can you balance the costs of renewable energy, sustainable aviation, and other initiatives to achieve net zero? You'd know. Not unless you buy carbon credits from the Congo can you ever do it, because of just how unfortunately inefficient burning jet fuel is. It's got nothing to do with the airport layout. It's got everything to do with these giant machines burning tons and tons of fuel in the atmosphere. So, anyways. AITF escape 10 in a row to freedom. Huh? A golf ball has a diameter of 30 centimeters. Does it? That's way too big. Is it really? No. Can't be right. Only male wolves howl. Oh, are these true false questions? Oh, that's what it is. TF. Okay. I'll wake up. So this lo-fi, low effort, it's got the old chromatic aberration. You can very clearly see it here on this bottom block. This is way too high. You can fall into spikes. Okay, so it's kind of like one of the Squid Games. You just answer true false questions, and if you fail, you fall in spikes. You're trapped in a mysterious room. To escape, challenge yourself with a true-false question created by AI. Oh, this sounds like a great waste of an afternoon. Came out on the 17th of April from Misty Mountain, self-published. It's free. Okay, well, it's got that going for it. Approximately 10 minutes to 1 hour playtime. You can turn on cheat mode, so the game will pause after the question is presented. It allows you the freedom to look things up. About the true-false questions. Not all the questions are generated solely by AI. Some have been personally crafted and adjusted by the creator. Video streaming, people doing this. Like, it's anarchy out here, you understand. The internet is the wild, wild west. Monetization is permitted only if you use the features provided by video platforms such as YouTube. Bro, nobody's going to be monetizing your dumbass game. Okay, get over yourself. Like when this is a concern, when you have this as a concern, you're putting the cart way before the horse. It's like 3 miles down the road and the horse is wondering what the hell is going on. Okay, good luck. Vindefiant. Oh, is this a carrion-like? Or what's going on here? So is this guy drinking? I can't tell. Yeah, I think it's a carrion-like. Yeah, it's totally a carrion-like. A Carrion is a great game, by the way. If you have Game Pass, I think it's on there. And yeah, this looks like it's got elements of that. So somebody figured out how to copy the mechanic from Carrion, where you're this multi-armed creature that rolls through the environment, killing everything in your path. That's fine. Is this a new genre now, I guess? A disgruntled employee is fired from his job, sparking a path of rage and destruction. Lead Alex through his journey of vengeance and creatively kill enemies in this pixel art adventure where you, are the villain. Came out on the 4th of April from Blakey Games, self-published. They want $20 for this? Okay. I don't even think Carrion is $20. I get it though. So you get transformed into this creature with multi-arms. You can pull things towards you, push them. Yeah, it's literally I guess we can't say people are stealing game mechanics because game mechanics aren't stealable unless Nintendo has their way. You may not throw something that looks like a ball and capture a creature into it. That's, I think, so far the only legal precedent for not being able to copy game mechanics, but you're free to steal, and great artists do. Yeah, I get it. Over 80 collectibles. No, I still haven't finished Carrion. If I ever do and I get the urge to play something that's like it, I'll try to remember your game. Exsanguination. Okay, here we go. E to pick up. What is this? Another dungeon crawler with a bunch of filters on top of it. Asset packs. Exsanguination is a fast-paced, first-person melee combat game where you play as a former vampire hunter turned into a vampire. With your new vampiric powers, fight against your enemies to reclaim your humanity in a dark, brutal world. Came out on the 17th of December 2024. We're going back in time here. Are we running out of games? There's no way. Never Late Production and Jamp Games. It's free. Why is it free? Is it because it's this could be a student production? 1, 2, 3, 6 people? Yeah, no, it's a student project created in a period of 9 weeks. Bro, I would have loved to have been Vili Jalonen, the narrative and business person, while everybody else was sweating their balls off trying to make this game work. You're sitting in the back going, well, you see, the story of exsanguination is we go back in time many centuries. The vampire hunter, Jimmy Van Helsing, has been unfortunately bitten by his arch-rival, Dracula, and has become... Anyways, I could go on for hours and hours and hours, but I'll save you the pain. Anyways, it's here, a student project. I'm good. Chef Strikes Back. Look at this. Somebody get some ice agents in here. What's going on? So you build your little restaurant. You've got 3 character types. You got to throw pizzas at them. They're on fire. Why? They walked into the kitchen or they're that angry? Like, okay. I want to see the manager. It's a Karen. It's literally a Karen. The game is a meme. It's okay. Chef Strikes Back is a single-player cooking sim / hack and slash. Came out on the 1st of January 2025 from Dawson Inkster, Pierre Dossus, and a bunch of people. And published by Dawson Inkster. Is this also a student project? It's free. Chef Strikes Back is an isometric cooking simulator / hack and slash where you have to cook for and feed the good customers before their patience runs out. If their patience runs out, they turn to bad customers. Bad customers will stop at nothing to ruin the restaurant in all different ways. So they were like, hey, let's just try to make... Overcooked for our student project. I mean, is there anything unique happening here? It's hard to tell. Anyways, congratulations. I hope you graduated, all of you. Next, Pavlov TV. Now, what is this? Got a bunch of... It's multiplayer, I guess. I suppose I could play this, or I could play Siege X, or any other multiplayer shooter. Interesting that they felt like the key binding screen was an important screenshot to demonstrate their game. It wasn't, by the way. Pavlov TV is a spectator tool for Pavlov and Pavlov Shack. Oh, are those VR? Those are VR games, right? Pavlov is a VR sort of shooting experience. And then I guess this is a plugin that lets you watch people play. View live, search and destroy, or push lobbies or capture replays on your community server and play them back. A full suite of UI controls as well as an API to export match data for streaming software. So then maybe looking at these screens was important. It's been out since the 4th of December 2024 from Bankrupt Games, self-published. It's free, no wonder you're bankrupt. Multitude of uses. Cast a competitive tournament, share a hilarious moment, film machinima, or create dazzling trailers for your mod content. Variety of keybinds, yeah, we saw that. Interface options, camera effects, API for custom overlays. Ditch your UI and create your own. Mod compatibility and Steam Deck support. I'm good. I don't play Pavlov, and I wouldn't do this, but hey, if you're one of the 3 people that owns a Pavlov server, there you go. All right, 17,903. We're coming up on 18,000. That's going to be wild. Have a fantastic day.